Hi and welcome to this lab. In this lab we are going to learn how to do some system information changes, like change our host name and change our system time. And that's quite important because if our system time is out of sync, as we know with DHCP and running stuff on a network, it can cause issues. And of course it's nice to name our devices so we know exactly what device we're connecting to. So as you can see, I've gone to the status section here. I'm just going to click on system information widget over here. And I'll come down and I'm going to go ahead and click configure system settings. So I'm going to go ahead and give my FortiGate a firewall. So I might call this FortiGate FGW AKL01. I'm going to go ahead underneath the time and I'm going to go and look for my time zone. I'm based here in Auckland, so I would scroll up until I find Pacific Auckland. And then of course, as you come down here, you can see we can go ahead and set up the interval time. And more importantly, we can set up our idle time. So we don't want our idle time too long because that means anybody can log into our firewall, and we don't want it too short. So I'm going to change my idle time to 15 minutes. If nobody's accessed that in 15 minutes, then it's going to go ahead and log us out. And then we're going to have to log back in. And you can see we can come through here, we can set up our HTTP and HTTP ports. We can come through and make quite a few changes, including our password policy types. We could turn that on or off. We can go ahead and set up our work configuration mode. So there's quite a few things we can do here. But more importantly, like I say, the whole idea is just naming our firewall and setting our timeout. I'll go ahead and click apply and click OK, and that's going to go ahead and it's going to make those changes for us. And if I go back into my dashboard and I go back to my status, you'll see now my firewall has changed. Obviously the serial number hasn't changed, but we can see here that my location is now in New Zealand. The system time is for Auckland Pacific, and more importantly, my firewall host name has changed. So again, we're just doing some very basic configurations just to help us, because if we've got multiple firewalls in different locations and we don't name them correctly, we could easily get confused, and then we could get lost in what we're doing. So that's how we do some basic system information changes. I'd like to thank you for viewing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lab.